Yes! 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 Oh my goodness! Yes! Oh my goodness, guys. San Francisco Giants pull off one of the most improbable comebacks. Another amazing comeback for the 2019 season. We came back against the Atlanta Braves 4-3 in this one, guys, with the Giants plating 3 runs in the bottom of the ninth, but more importantly, they scored 3 runs in that ninth inning. A lot of that damage done with 2 outs and a lot of 2-strike battles. Oh man, this game was a game for the ages because it was, one man taking one at bat at a time, trying to grind out that at bat to do whatever they could do to keep the line moving. They say, that's what they say, always keep the line moving. And the game got started out, guys, with the rookie Shaun Anderson making his second Major League career start as he made his debut last week against the Toronto Blue Jays, a home game at Oracle Park, and he absolutely dealt against the Blue Jays, looked absolutely in command in that game, guys. He went 5 innings pitched and gave up 2 earned runs, and then he followed up that performance with another 5-inning outing, guys, allowing 2 runs in the game tonight. And Shaun Anderson, guys, so the pitching line for him tonight, 5 innings. He gave up 8 hits in those 5 innings tonight. So, had a lot of base runners, but was able to pitch through that damage and through that traffic on the base pass. Gave up the 2 earned runs and had no walks. So that's probably the most impressive stat there because, again, his command... He is just very good with his command and to go along with the 3 strikeouts tonight. So, love what we're seeing from Shaun Anderson. As you guys know, Shaun Anderson, we acquired him in a trade with the Boston Red Sox. That was back in 2017. And that has turned out to be a good trade. We traded Eduardo Nunez. He was one of my favorite Giants. I definitely enjoyed Eduardo Nunez's time, but to get Shaun Anderson in return, it's turned out to be an amazing return in that trade because Shaun Anderson is fitting out to be a top-of-the-line rotation starter. And so, I think this is only the beginning of what's to come with Shaun Anderson. So it's extremely exciting, what we're seeing, and cannot wait to see moving forward. So, guys, Shaun Anderson yielded a 2-out RBI double in the first inning to Nick Markakis. And then in the 6th inning, the other run that got charged to him came. Basically, the inning started out in the 6th inning. He gave up singles to Josh Donaldson and Nick Markakis. But what it showed was that Bruce Bochy gave him the confidence to go out there for the 6th inning because Anderson, being a young pitcher and not having pitched deep into games quite yet consistently, so that was, you definitely monitor young pitchers. And so, I think that was awesome to see him go out there for the 6th. And it made a lot of sense for Bochy to take him out after he let the, back-to-back guys reach to start the inning off with those singles. And so, the Giants plated their first run in the game. It was in the 1st inning, and it came on an Evan Longoria high exit velocity double hit right off the cars, guys, the Chevron cars at the left field spot of Oracle Park. And that plated Joe Panik. And the Giants, they weren't able to get much offense going throughout the rest of the game. From that point against the starter, it was Teron starting for the Braves, guys. So his pitching line tonight, he went 5 2/3 innings against the Giants, allowing the 3 hits. He gave up 1 earned run to the Giants, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts. So again, the Giants didn't do much and really were quiet. In the 7th inning, they got a rally. What we had thought was a nice rally going when Steven Duggar led off with a single. And then, unfortunately, Kevin Pillar in that inning hit into a double play. But that's only an overshadowing of what is to come later in the game, guys, for Kevin Pillar. Because going to the 9th inning, guys, the Giants are trailing 3-1 in this ball game. And the first batter is Evan Longoria. And then the Atlanta Braves brought in their young closer, guys, the 27-year-old Luke Jackson. And Luke Jackson, he has had an impressive year on the year as he has 6 saves converted in 9 save opportunities to go with the 3.38 ERA. So to say the least, guys, this guy has pretty electric stuff, really good stuff. And again, pretty young, 27, but So he gets Evan Longoria on the first pitch to bounce out to the third baseman. So here we are, guys. Giants are trailing 3-1, facing Luke Jackson, and here comes Brandon Crawford with 1 out, and he's able to slap a ball to left field, and it drops in front of the left fielder for a base hit. So nice opposite field hit for Brandon Crawford, and that kind of got things going, guys, in the dugout. Got the energy flowing. The next batter, Steven Duggar, strikes out, and now there's 2 outs. Now, Crawford takes second base because the Atlanta Braves are not paying attention to the base runner because this guy, Luke Jackson, he gets like over a strikeout per inning average. So, he's thinking in his mind, like, he's going to strike out, he's going to strike out whoever's in the batter's box, and it doesn't matter who's going to steal a base, essentially. And so, that was his mindset going into the 9th inning. And so, with Brandon Crawford at second, here comes Kevin Pillar, guys, and he singles up the middle on a 1-1 pitch. A nice base hit up the middle to score Brandon Crawford to make the score 3-2. And now the Giants are going to deploy their pinch hit secret weapon, guys, Pablo Sandoval. Woohoo! The Kung Fu Panda coming to the plate. The National League leader in pinch hits on the year, guys, with 9 pinch hits. Not only that, but 2 pinch hit home runs. As we remember, on the last road trip, had 2 pinch hit home runs in Arizona, and the pinch hit home run on Sunday was the game-winning home run in that 10th inning against the division rival Diamondbacks. So here comes Pablo Sandoval in the 9th inning here with 1 out, or 2 outs, I should say, and he gets behind in the count 0-2. He's looking dead red. On the first pitch, he throws him a breaking ball for 0-1 count. Then he throws him a fastball, what he's looking for. Pablo fouls it. Now it's 0-2. And so on a curveball that's like kind of going out of the strike zone, Pablo's able to make enough contact. He flips the ball, kind of a line drive going towards left field. Now Josh Donaldson, the third baseman, dives for the ball, and he's able to stop the ball. But, of course, Pablo is able to reach base with an infield single on that. And he does this with 2 strikes, guys. So even more impressive. Not only that, but Kevin Pillar was a lot of the Giants batters were down 2 strikes in this comeback. So absolutely phenomenal. And so here comes Joe Panik, guys. And Mac Williamson pinch runs for Pablo Sandoval. And the Braves are not paying attention again to the Giants base runner Mac Williamson at first. So Mac Williamson steals second now. He steals second. And in the process of stealing second, what you have to keep in mind is that now the winning run is at second base. And the tying run is at third base. And so here comes, here's Joe Panik. He gets behind 0-2 again. They're falling behind 0-2, having to battle. There's even a pitch along the sequence of pitches to Panik that he barely is able to tip the ball. It's like a breaking ball that's bottoming out of the strike zone, and Panik staying alive. And now he works the count to 3-2. Now he lays off some good pitches because there was one that was a breaking ball that was tailing outside of the zone to Panik that he takes. And so in the process of all this, now the count is 3-2. Now there's an open base at first, and Stephen Vogt, I believe in Stephen Vogt, is on deck. And so the pitcher, Luke Jackson, throws an 84-mile-an-hour curveball, but he leaves it just up enough to hit the strike zone. And Panik's able to put a good enough swing on it to hit the ball, and the ground ball goes right through the right field. A base hit into right field to knock in, guys, the tying run and the go-ahead run. And oh my goodness, guys, the Giants walk it off. We walk off the Atlanta Braves, and what an amazing win. And even more impressive, guys, is the fact that now Shaun Anderson, Giants are 2-0, and Shaun Anderson starts now. So you're loving what you're seeing. And, Giants are still way back in the division at the moment, but 10 games. But right now, we're just trying to string together some wins here, and this was a good win, guys. Very exciting win. But very exciting win for the Giants, and I am just so excited because that 9th inning was just amazing. It shows the grit, the hard fight, and the character that this Giants ball club is showing, and they are fighting. This team never feels like they're out of it, and I, see big things coming and the offense turning things around, and the pitching, you love to see the young pitching that we're seeing now, with Andrew Suarez coming up. Hopefully Derek Rodriguez is able to figure things out down in AAA. And now we got Shaun Anderson doing what he's doing out there. I mean, in our, top bullpen. I mean, like Joe Panik was saying, we got that top bullpen. So, just absolutely amazing, guys, this win. And now as we look ahead to the future, the Giants' next game, they are going to be taking on Atlanta Braves, and the Giants are going to be sending the Shark, Jeff Samardzija, to the hill. And one thing we will be looking closely in Jeff Samardzija in this appearance is that Samardzija has been pitching well this year. And unfortunately, though, he hasn't been pitching as deep into games as he would like. So that's something I think we will pay attention closely to. But excited to see Jeff Samardzija rebound, as his last start did not go that well in Arizona. I believe he gave up about 5+ runs or so, something like that, in Arizona. So not a very good start, but, looking for the Shark to bounce back in this one, and looking for the Giants to take the series from the Atlanta Braves. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button and comment down below. I would love to hear your opinion, your perspective on all things San Francisco Giants. And as always, until next time, I will see you again. Let's go, Giants. And have a great day.